Check in. Right leg rises, breathe in. Step your right foot outside your right hand, so you're in a wide lizard here. You can be on fingertips. You can grab your blocks if you need. Let the hips dip down here for a moment. Hug your right knee into your right shoulder. Good. Soften your back knee. You're going to step your left foot outside your left hand. Wide yogi squat. Prayer your hands. You can also take your blocks here and sit up on your seat if you need a little extra support. All right, I'm going to face you. You're still facing forward. Don't move. Pray your hands at your heart. Nice. Keep the chest rising. And if you want to bind, you're going to take your right fingertips to the ground and take your left arm up. If that feels good, you can drop your left hand here to your low back. Lay back into your own arm to spiral around. This right tricep is pressing back a lot into your right thigh to open up the right hip. Full bind, fingertips clasped behind you. Let's stay here for a moment. Those that know how to come to stand with the bound Marichyasana bind, feel free to do that. Not demoing that one today either. Know your limits and how your body and your practice might be shifting with the times and the weather and life. Amazing. If you came up to stand, come back down. Everybody, release your fingertips to the ground. Turn your toes forward and take a fold. You're still at the top of your mat. Put a little more weight into your toes. Take your left fingertips, tempt them under your hand, right arm up. Another great place here to grab the block if you need a little bit more lift here for the chest, right? Amazing. Thread your right arm underneath your left here, eagle the arms, breathe in, come on up to stand. Step your left foot to the center of your mat. You're still facing forward here. Take your right thigh, eagle, Garudasana. Single or double wrap your legs, bend your knees a lot. Let the elbows drop in towards your knees. Squeeze your inner thighs together a lot. If this is really wobbly, take your right toes to the ground outside your ankle. Press the elbows back so you reach the chest forward. Let the forearms get heavy away from your face here. You'll feel the space between the shoulder blades start to open. Nice. Release your arms. Slowly come on up to stand with your right knee up into your chest. Beautiful, everyone. Step your right foot down. Switch standing legs. Warrior 3. Arms reach back. Left leg reaches back. Dial your left hip down. Bend your right knee. Step your left foot way back. High lunge, arms up by the ears. If you didn't get as far back as you wanted with your foot, then readjust here. Beautiful. Slowly lower the back knee. Lower, lower, lower until it touches down. Point your left toes. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. You can interlace your hands here behind your back if you want and send the fist down. Reach the chest up. Keep the neck long, right? So it's lifting up off the spine. Free up your arms. Fingertips to the ground. Straighten your front leg. Half split, half Hanumanasana once again. Again, you can grab your blocks here if you need. Press down into the right big toe. Squeeze your outer hips in towards center, towards each other. What would that feel like? Right, you obviously can't actually move your outer hips inwards, but energetically, what does that do? Good. Rebend your right knee. Plant your left palm, right arm up. Twist. Stay here or bend your back foot. Reach back with your right hand and take the bind, bound lizard. Kick the foot into your hand. Get the weight off of this front hand, right? So press the ground away so that you don't collapse into your shoulder, right? We want lots of space and length. Glue your front foot flat into the ground as much as you can. And then release your back foot. Hands to the ground. Tuck your back toes. Down dog. Plank, vinyasa. Off you go. Cleansing between the sides. I'll wait for you here in down dog. Amazing. You know it now. Left leg up. Step your left foot outside your left hand for a wide lizard. Take a moment here and kind of let the hips get really juicy there and dip down. Move around a little if you want. Good. Soften your back knees. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Yogi squat. Blocks are here if you need them. Sit up on them if you want. Pray your hands at your heart. Reach the chest upright. So we want to keep the chest upright. We're not looking for this curvature in the back, right? So if you're finding that you're curving and closing, lift your hips higher and give yourself the space so that the spine is long. Left fingertips tent down to the ground if you're taking the bind, as you did on the other side, right arm up. This is a stopping point. If you're going further, right hand behind you. Left hand grabs right fingers for the full expression of the bound variation. Ooh, good. Rock a little weight into your right foot because you probably shifted more onto your left. If you came into the standing variation, make sure you do the same now. Otherwise, stay here, eyes closed. Squeeze your sitting bones inwards and then upwards, like you zip them up. Keep rolling the right shoulder back. Keep pressing the left tricep against your left leg so that you open the left hip. Amazing. If you're standing, come back down. Everybody, free your fingertips to the ground. Turn your toes forward as you lengthen your legs and drop on down here for a moment into a standing fold with your feet a little wider. Right fingertips tent underneath your face or on a block. Left arm up. Good. All right, you can take the block as high up as you want, medium, high, doesn't matter. Left arm under the right, eagle the arms. Breathe in to rise, step your right foot to the center of your mat. Garudasana, left thigh on top. Single or double wrap. Bend your knees a lot here so you can get a really tight wrap of the top leg over the bottom. Keep looking forward, keep moving your wrists away from your nose. Stick your butt back, reach your heart forward. Find opposition, but harmony in all the shapes. Feel the shoulder blades wrapping around the sides of the torso as you move the arms away from your face. Good, release your arms nice and slow. Left knee up into your chest, arms up by the ears. Really nice focus. The arms are reaching up, but the shoulders are dropping down so that you feel the arm bones get really lengthy. Left foot steps down, wing your right leg back. Warrior three, reach the arms back. Keep the gaze forward. Energize the right heel back. Dial your right hip down. Slowly step your right foot way back. High lunge. Let the chest rise. Right? The right heel is strong as it presses back, but let there be a little bit of looseness and freedom in the hips here. So not everything is so tight, right? So give yourself some space to be creative and explore. And then slowly, slowly, slowly drop your right knee all the way down to the mat. Anjaneyasana, crescent. Stay with the arms up or hands interlaced behind your back. Take the other thumb on top this time. Roll the heart open as you kiss the shoulder blades together behind you. Hug this left hip in, right? Notice if it's popping out to the side because you're dipping too much. Stability through the pelvis. Arms up by the ears. Fingertips to the ground. Straighten your front leg. Drop your head. Half split. Blocks under the hands if you need to use them here. Readjust by making sure that the right hip hugs back in so that you see it in line over your bottom knee. Press into the inner arch of your front foot. Breathe generously, breathe fully. Marinate in the stretch here of the left hamstring. Good. Rebend your left knee. Plant the right palm, left arm up. Twist. You can stay here. This might be plenty for you. If you want to go further into the lizard bind, bend your back knee. Reach back for the foot and then kick. Let the kick lift the chest, right? Like you're pulling the chest up. Get the weight off the right shoulder. So remember, no collapsing. We're not chilling here. Feel a stretch in the right hip flexor, right thigh, heart, left shoulder. Delicious. Release your foot, plant the palms, step it back, down dog. Vinyasa. Move forward to your plank, lowering halfway or all the way, floating the chest open. And then find me here in down dog.